doing today? My name's Eric. As always, I want to thank you for taking a minute and checking out my video today. On this episode of Smo'King, I'm going to show you how to make smoked pulled pork macaroni and cheese. Now, a couple videos back, I made a couple 9-pound pork butts or pork shoulders on my pit barrel cooker. It came out absolutely delicious. What I usually do with leftovers is I vacuum seal the pulled pork in individual portions here, put them in my freezer, and then I can use them down the line. And so this video is specifically going to show you, if you have leftover pulled pork like I do, because I have quite a bit in the freezer, how you can make a fairly easy and delicious meal with just a couple ingredients. We're going to make some homemade mac and cheese, and then we're going to add the smoked pulled pork. It's going to be absolutely delicious. You don't need a whole lot of stuff. We're going to use some half and half and some milk, some sour cream. I got some cheddar cheese, the macaroni noodles, some butter, and a couple other spices, and that's it. So stick around. I'm going to show you how to do this step by step. Let's get cooking. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is kind of defrost this pork. I brought some water in a saucepan to a boil, and I turned it off, and then I just plopped in my bag of pork. And I'm just going to leave it under the water for around 15-20 minutes. I'm going to turn it in around 10 minutes, and that's going to slowly defrost the pork. So that's how we'll do it. Be back in a second.
Okay, so here we have all of our ingredients for the mac and cheese. Here I have butter, a half a stick of butter. I have a quarter, or actually I doubled the recipe, so I have a half a cup of all-purpose flour. You can use whole wheat if you want. Then I've got 1 teaspoon of sea salt, and I've got a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I've got 4 cups of grated sharp cheddar. You can use whatever cheese you want, really, though. Get creative. I've got 1 cup of half and half and 1 cup of whole milk. And you can use, if you want to lower the fat, you can use 2% milk, or you can use whole milk, half and half cream, whatever you want to do. And then we've got a half a cup of sour cream. And then we chose panko breadcrumbs. You can use Italian breadcrumbs or whatever for the topping. So it's flexible, but this is how we chose to do it. Okay, so first I'm going to take my half a stick of butter, and I'm going to go ahead and melt it over medium heat for my roux. Okay, so now I'm going to mix my dry ingredients. This is my flour, and I'm going to do the sea salt and the garlic powder. I did it separately this time just for the sake of showing you on camera, but just so you know, what I do like to do is put it all together and mix the dry ingredients beforehand, have it sitting aside. That way it all mixes a little more evenly. But that's what I put, the flour, the sea salt, and the garlic powder. And then I'm going to cook this over medium heat in the butter. Just mix it with a spatula, get it all evenly blended. And I'm going to do this until it's bubbly and just starting to brown a little bit.
Alright, looking good.
Okay, so now we're going to add the 1 cup of milk and 1 cup of half and half. And we're going to whisk it until it's all smooth. And it's still on medium. Alright, and then I'm going to add the sour cream. Add the sour cream. And I'm going to whisk that till smooth, just till it's creamy. Alright. Now we're just going to let this cook for about 3 to 5 minutes until it starts to bubble a tiny bit, but don't let it come to a full boil. So 3 to 5 minutes on medium high. Okay, so now it's been about 5 minutes. It's bubbling, but it's not a complete boil. You want to actually have it be where it's coating the spoon like that. Okay, it's coating. So now we're going to go ahead and turn the heat down to low, and we're going to go ahead and start adding the cheese. You can add it all at once, or you can add it slowly. I kind of like to add half of it maybe. and then stir it in, let it melt a little bit, and then add the other half. So we'll just do that. We'll get it all melty. And then you can just add salt and pepper after that if you want, or whatever you want just to season it.
Looking good. All right, we'll be back in a second.
Okay, so now it's pretty melted. I'm just going to add a little bit of pepper. We've already got, I think, enough salt in there for my liking. And plus the cheese has salt. So I just added a bit of pepper, but not too much. And then I'm just stirring it in. All the cheese is pretty melted. So look how cheesy this cheese sauce is. Oh my goodness. Stringy and gooey. That is going to be delicious. Okay, it's time to add it to the macaroni. Look at this. Oh yeah. I love cheese. It's like one of my favorite things.
And how much macaroni was in there?
I put a pound.
A pound. And you didn't cook it like all the way through. You left it a little
al dente, yeah. Al dente. So like look at the package instructions and maybe cook a minute or two less than the time that it tells you to. And now we're going to give it a really good mix.
Wow, that looks good.
This should be a good amount, perfect amount of sauce. This is tried and true, my recipe here. Ooh. Perfect amount of sauce for this amount of pasta.
All right, now we're going to incorporate it with the pulled pork. We'll be back in a second. All right, I transferred the pulled pork to a saucepan. Let's see how that's looking. Oh, see, it's looking good. That's why I like putting it in the bag with a little bit of liquid. Oh yeah, it smells so smoky and delicious. Perfect. I'm just going to let this sit here on kind of very low setting until we need to layer it in our mac and cheese. Be right back.
Okay, and the final part. So we're going to go ahead. I've got 2 pre-greased casserole dishes. They've been pre-greased with butter. And what we're going to do is make it 2 different ways here. Eric and I personally prefer breadcrumbs on ours. We like to put in all the good stuff usually, like onions and, you know, just bacon and different things. But this time we're just going to stay simple, but we're going to put breadcrumbs on top. And he's going to make his like layered a different way, like with pork in the middle and make it like a lasagna.
All right, now I'll put pork in on this one. This we're going to kind of layer like a lasagna.
Right.
And the other pan we're just going to do regular.
And then the other one we're going to do for the kids. Kyle doesn't like the breadcrumbs, and for any of you who have seen some of our other videos, Ava Grace has a feeding tube. One of the few things in this world she can eat and she loves is macaroni and cheese. So we're going to make it real creamy, nothing crunchy. And we can always add, for Kyle, the pulled pork on top, like on his bowl. Sorry, I just dropped some. So anyways, that's what we're going to do.
Oh, look at this, man. Oh, it smells good.
It does smell good.
So yeah, just kind of cover up that first layer of mac and cheese with some pulled pork. You think we should pour a little bit of barbecue sauce on, or should we just put that on the top?
I'm going to leave...
What do you think?
Yeah, I would put a little bit.
No.
Okay, it's up to you.
Let's leave it.
Oh, okay.
Because I think we could pour some on top.
All right. So now for this one, I say we just put cheese, and then we just bake it that way. And then we add some pulled pork that's mixed with barbecue sauce to Kyle's. And,
oh yeah, on top?
Yeah.
All right.
Of his bowl. And then Ava Grace will at least have melted cheese on hers. So we got some grated cheese here. I'm just going to take some of it and just sprinkle the top here. See that? Yummy. Now remember, if you're going to take that extra measure, I mean, you can eat it like this. It doesn't have to go in the oven. We like it a little bit, what do you call it? Browned on top.
Yeah, I like it a little crispy.
So
this one, we're going to now put some mac and cheese on top.
If you do this way, though, then just make sure to make your pasta al dente so it's not mushy when you put it in the oven.
All right. There we go. And we got quite a bit left. Let me do
Okay, and then we're going to put a little bit of this awesome bluegrass barbecue sauce.
Yeah, that stuff is really good.
It's from Greg Larimore, and this is made in Kentucky. This has got to be, honestly, now we're using it twice, so this has got to be, honestly, our favorite barbecue sauce now.
Yeah, I'll leave a link below to the
it's really good.
My pulled pork video, which is where we got the pulled pork for this video, where I cooked it, and we actually did a review. My mom was here, Kyle, And we all love this
I am not
sauce.
even lying. Like, we're so picky with barbecue sauce. So I thought Chris and Pitts was as good as it came. But nope, this tops Chris and Pitts. And we're using their hot sauce because it's not that hot. It's got a zip, but it's really good. So there it is. I mean, I want more of that.
Yeah, but we can put some more.
I'm really
don't go
afraid.
crazy.
I'm
Don't go
afraid
crazy.
that if we use it all up, we're not gonna have more for a long time.
Yeah, put some more cheese, a little bit of cheese on top too.
Okay. And then
I
the
want it to
breadcrumbs.
look like a little bit of breadcrumbs, and then yeah, the other one we're just gonna leave alone because I don't know if Kyle's gonna like it. That's why we're doing one kind of pulled pork mac and cheese lasagna style.
Yeah.
With the layer,
there's
and the
some
other
cheese.
one's got just regular
cheese.
mac and cheese.
And then we're gonna do some panko breadcrumbs, but you can use Italian if you want, or we could do both. That might be good.
Oh boy, that looks good. All right, we're gonna put this in an oven. I got it at 375 for around, I don't know, anywhere from 20-25 minutes. And then, the last couple minutes, if you want to turn the broiler on, just to kind of really crisp up that cheese on top, kind of brown it a little bit.
Should I put more, or is that good?
Yeah, I think that looks great.
Because breadcrumbs on top of mac and cheese are really good.
All right, we'll stick this in the oven. We'll be back in a minute. All right, while we're waiting for that mac and cheese to cook, beverage review time. Stone Brewery, they're a local one here in Southern California. Look at this one, Viking Space Probe, double IPA, unfiltered, 8.5% alcohol. That was that old Viking Space Probe. I think that was in 77 or 78. They shot that off. And this is my son Kyle. Say hi.
Hi.
He's going to try something interesting. Calypso, Taste of the Islands, man. Ocean Blue Lemonade.
What's Calypso?
That's like I think a type of music when they play it on the steel drums. Okay. So, it says
just want my drink up.
says shake well. Oh, look, there's some blue stuff on the bottom floating around. That must be actual blueberries. Okay, shaking it well. Ooh, I think this is going to be good. So it's like a blueberry.
A blueberry fart.
Can you see this? The chunks? Hang on, I don't want to spill it in your face.
I'm smelling it.
Yeah, well, hold on to the door.
Chill out. I'm just smelling it.
All right. And I'm going to have the Viking Space Probe double IPA. What else does it say?
Stuff.
Ooh, it's like orange color. And I can tell it's unfiltered. Mmm. Oh, it smells good. I smell some fruit, like tropical fruit. And a little bit of hops. Not that much, considering it's supposedly a double IPA. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you watching my video. Thank you. Cheers, Kyle. Let's see what we got going here. Oh, that's good. Okay, it is hoppy. It's a little bit bitter. But when you first take a sip, it's like tropical fruity flavor, so it kind of balances out very well. I like that. Okay, how about you?
Okay, this is gonna sound really weird because it's a little descriptive, but I don't taste lemons in here, surprisingly. I mean, I taste them a tiny bit because it's lemonade, but it tastes more like a blueberry soda without carbonation.
Huh.
So basically, just blueberry juice.
Oh, this is made in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. King Juice Company. Huh. Real lemon bits. That's what the thing's floating in there. I thought it was blueberries, but it's actually lemon bits. Let me try.
It's good.
Oh, I can taste the lemon. You know why it is? It's in the background there. You can taste it. It's just not real super sour because those blueberries kind of sweetening it up. So what do you think? It's pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we both got the winning combination. I really like this Viking Space Probe. I saw it in the store and I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta get this. And I guess it's some limited release, or maybe it'll become regular. But this Stone Brewing Company, they make a lot of cool beers. They make a tangerine IPA, which I really like. Yeah, I always pick up their new stuff. As always, guys, we're going to enjoy our beverages here. We'll be back real soon. As soon as that mac and cheese is ready to come out, and we'll all try it on camera. So we'll be back in a little bit. Thanks again, guys. Cheers. Cheers. Starting to get the blue mustache going. All right, here we are, fresh out of the oven. Still bubbling a little bit. There's the regular. And then here is the kind of lasagna layered with the barbecue sauce and breadcrumbs. You can see it browned a little bit more with those breadcrumbs on it. Man, these look good. All right, we'll be back to sample this in just a second. All right, here we are. I'm gonna try to scoop some out here of the kind of lasagna type mac and cheese. Let's see here. Oh. All right, guys. Look at that. Oh man, oh man. All right, so that's the way I like it. And we're gonna scoop some out now. Just the old traditional way. Oh, this looks good too. It looks very cheesy. Very good. And it's also got a little bit of a crisp. I did put the broiler on for a few minutes. Alright. There's the regular one. Wow. Alright. There they are. We'll be back in a minute to sample them. See you in a second. Alright, so just to show you, we are still going to serve the regular mac and cheese with some smoked pulled pork. But rather than have it stuffed inside like this, we're just going to put some on top. So Monica took some and mixed it with that bluegrass barbecue sauce, gourmet barbecue sauce. I'll leave a link below, guys. This is a really good sauce. So that's how she likes to serve it. So that way you can kind of make your own individual bites mixed up between the mac and cheese and the smoked pulled pork with the barbecue sauce. Or you can try it like this, more like a lasagna layered method with breadcrumbs and some barbecue sauce sprinkled on top. So we'll be back. We'll sample this, see what everyone thinks. All right, here I am with the whole family. Actually, the whole family, because we got Ava Grace as well. Say hi, Ava Grace.
Minus the dog.
Hi.
And my wife Monica, my son Kyle, and we're gonna try it. She normally doesn't participate in the tasting because she's got a feeding tube, but she is able to eat mac and cheese.
That's
so we're
her
hoping
big
she's
one.
going to enjoy this. She kind of just lets it slide down.
You think you're gonna do good? Yeah, I think so too.
All right, so let's give this a shot. Dixie is
Okay.
here. I almost stepped on her.
I'm gonna give Ava Grace
Which
the bite
one?
before me here.
But don't give me
I guess we're going this
No
way.
pork, just the mac and cheese.
Then what? Then who's gonna take
Kyle
the
and
pork
Mommy
out?
will eat the pork. It's
Okay, so we're going to try
So you hold this.
the mac and
Eat.
cheese
Go
with
ahead
the
and try
pulled
it.
pork on top first.
Ava Grace is
Okay,
trying it.
Monica, try.
Good.
It's good. So you can have some of that mac and cheese if you want. Try it out again.
I want
need
your
Mommy to help
reaction
you?
with it mixed on top.
Okay.
What do you think, Kyle?
I think it would go better if it was mixed in it, like in a bowl,
Okay.
and it was mixed in it, just not on top.
All right.
Okay. That's,
I love the barbecue sauce.
hang on, wait. Oh, you can have that.
Don't push it so far. All right. Let's try the other one like a
What do you
lasagna.
think?
Well,
See, kind of look, this is baked inside. I think it mean. I like this way better.
Ava, can you try not to put your arm in the
It's okay. She's doing okay. She's doing okay.
I'm gonna save the rest for my dinner.
Let's feel some.
Dixie's on her feet getting it.
Well, Dixie gets some too.
Yeah, I wonder if dogs can eat mac and cheese.
Okay.
Well, she just ate it.
Personally,
Okay,
We'll
yours
see
is the
later
best.
in the vet.
I like it layered with the breadcrumbs.
What do you think, Kyle?
You get that crispy top. And
Good.
I'd actually sprinkle a little bit more barbecue sauce on it, I think.
Which one's the best, Kyle?
Which one's the best? If you want-
Honestly, it doesn't matter because they're both good.
Okay, you want to guess whose recipe?
Yeah.
Mrs. Mom's.
Nope.
Yeah. And guess what? I like Dad's better too. Dad wins. But this is delicious, by the way. But I didn't think that would be as good. I thought it would be too much of a mixture of flavors.
No, here's the thing.
It was good.
That seems like something you do, Mom.
Yeah.
No.
Dad seems like the person that for the camera, he'd do this. You seem like the person that go out of the box.
Yeah, no.
Well,
I
it
go
was
in the
good.
box.
And some things, yeah.
See, the reason we did it both ways, like I said, my daughter eats macaroni and cheese. If I made it all like this, she wouldn't be able to eat it all.
Time not to get the.
So having it separate with just
She's
the
trying not to
cheese
get pork.
and then adding the
There.
pork, that's a
There you go.
delicious way too.
There.
But I kind of like it more like a casserole.
There you go.
And maybe if I did it next time, maybe I'll do like a 4-layer, like mac and cheese,
Ooh,
pulled pork.
okay.
I might sprinkle
Yeah.
a little barbecue sauce, another layer of mac and cheese,
Yeah.
pulled pork,
Well, now-
and a final layer mac and cheese with some cheese and breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, now-
Doesn't that taste like a mac and
Eric?
cheese pulled pork lasagna? What do you think?
Descriptive.
Well, I don't know how else to describe the layering like that other than the lasagna.
That's good too, though. But now that we know we like it that way, next time you can make it that way, and you know we're all gonna like it.
I have a
Kyle is real
solid-
iffy with breadcrumbs and sauces, like barbecue. I didn't know how he would deal with a layered lasagna, mac and cheese,
I don't like the
barbecue.
breadcrumbs.
So that's why we
honestly.
did
I
this
never really
one.
did.
No, you don't like the breadcrumbs?
No,
I'm not a big fan of them.
Okay.
but we could always like if we made it this way in the future, because I like yours better
Yeah.
too. So we could always just get him pieces without the breadcrumbs. But yeah, it's really good.
So what do you think, Ava
Both
Grace?
of them are
How's yours?
Good.
It's good?
She's mowing it. I really think that barbecue sauce makes a difference. I'm
Yeah, I
telling you.
think so too, man. It's delicious barbecue sauce. I'll leave a link below, like I mentioned. Bluegrass barbecue sauce. They make a
Thank you,
hot,
Mr.
mild.
Craig.
Thank
We-
you, Mr. Greg.
Aww.
Yeah, go check it out. He's got great barbecue sauce. And this is a great recipe if you made a couple pork butts like I did. Vacuum seal them, freeze them, and then make some easy macaroni and cheese. You saw
Yeah.
how easy it was. As always, guys, I really appreciate and want to thank you for watching my video. If you like it, please hit the like button. I'd love it if you would also subscribe. And then up above is the link to my website, ericsmokingbbq.com, and we'll see you next time. Say bye, Ava Grace.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks again, guys. God, sure did like
Mom, can you save the rest of my mac and cheese for my food? Or
Yeah.
you're gonna
I'm
have
gonna
it
go
for
give it
dinner.
to you now. You ready to eat?
Yeah, that's it. It's pretty good. Yeah, no rest.
So my mac and cheese recipe is good.
Yeah, very good.
So now I know it's good and I can have it next time.
Yeah.